Hey everyone, welcome to third grade. My name's Miss Graham. I teach writing, grammar, and spelling, that whole ELA cluster. I also teach reading. We're so excited to get this year started. We really wish we could be face to face, but as you all know, we'll be starting remotely. It's okay, we can make it through this. We're all here to help you. Our third grade team is acting as one team this year to help everybody. We can't wait for us to all get started here. Now, I want you to know, you'll be starting with your remote teacher. However, keep in mind when we start back face to face, that teacher may or may not change. Either way, you'll get the help that you need and the guidance and assistance. Again, we're working as one team here. This year, for the remote part, things will be a little more structured than it was in the spring. We'll have a schedule that we'll be following. There will be videos uploaded for lessons. We'll also include some live teaching time for questions, reteach, things to help you. There will also be daily assignments that will need to be completed and turned in for attendance and grades. Also, keep in mind that we are working as one team. We're here to help you, to guide you, and make this a successful year. We can't wait to meet you all. See you in a little while.
Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Guidry here at CES. I teach third grade math and science. I just wanted to let you know that it's very important this year that you are logging in and completing your assignments every day, because that's how we'll be taking attendance this year. If you are having any issues logging in or needing any kind of help, please let us know. Remember that at all 7 campuses, there are hotspots available for you. Again, if you have any questions, please let us know, and know that it's important that every day you are turning in those assignments for our attendance.
Hey third grade, I am Miss Armstrong. Some of you may recognize me from last year. I taught fourth grade. This year I have you guys, and I will have some of you for science and social studies. For those of you that don't have access to Wi-Fi or internet, the district has made Wi-Fi available at all 7 campuses, and they are ready to serve all students with free Park and Learn available 24/7. Anybody that's interested in this can park in the school parking lots of any campus, access the internet free of charge from their device. Hopefully this will make it a little bit easier on you guys. And as far as logins, in just a second, I'm going to show you how to find the link for all of this information on the district website. All right, guys, real quick, I'm going to show you where to find everything for the Park and Learn, all the information you'll need for that. You will want to go to the school district's website. And once you're on the home page, up in this bar here, there is an option for Park and Learn. So basically the same thing I told you. We know people don't have access to internet, to Wi-Fi, or there's a lack of, or you're limited. So same thing, it tells you all 7 campuses that have Wi-Fi, so the high school, middle school, CES, Barrett off 1942, Drew down Crosby Lynchburg, Newport off of North Diamond Head, and the kindergarten off Runneberg. All 7 campuses have Wi-Fi available. You don't have to go to CES's location to access the Wi-Fi. If you live closer to Newport, you can go and use their Wi-Fi to access all of the learning platforms. So like I said, you get the internet, it's free of charge from your device. So if you scroll down a little bit more, right here it gives you student usernames and passwords. So make sure you plug that in like it tells you, and it even gives you an example right here below. Keep scrolling down. It shows you, it shows you where at each campus the Wi-Fi is coming from. So you're able to kind of get a better view from there. And here's the kindergarten at the bottom. If you have any questions, feel free to email any of us. Our emails, it is our first initial and our last name at crosbyisd.org. We are so excited to start this year, even though it's a little different start, but we are so excited to see you guys, and we will be in contact soon.
Hi everybody, my name is Miss Duke. I teach third grade reading, ELA, writing, and social studies. You're probably wondering what remote learning or virtual learning is going to look like this year. Third grade, we have 5 subjects: reading, writing and ELA, social studies, science, and math. Each of those classes will be sending out a video of a lesson daily. In addition to that, you will have an assignment or task to complete in each of those classes. Each teacher will also do small groups for their courses. For example, I will send out a video first thing in the morning, and then I will do 2 small groups. And then after lunch, I'll do that with my switch class as well. I'll send the video, or they would have already got the video that morning, but I will do 2 small groups with them. So hopefully we're meeting with your kids a couple times a week, 2 to 3 times a week, as much as we're able to do. This will look different than virtual learning or remote learning looked in the spring. Our goal is to do everything that we would do with your kids in our classroom, as if they were sitting right in front of us. I'm sure you will have questions. We will get them answered. It's going to be a great year, guys. We're very excited to get started. See you soon.
Hi, guys. This is Miss Matthews. I'm going to be teaching math and science this year. We are going to talk to you about assignments. We are using what's called Microsoft Teams, and we are going to go over how do you get to Microsoft Teams, some helpful hints, and in a later recording, we are going to go over more depth about how to navigate inside of an actual assignment.
Hi guys, this is Mr. Ham. If this is the first time that you're hearing from me and you haven't actually seen me yet, I apologize for that. I'll be putting out a video where you'll be able to see my face here quickly. I thought it was important first to introduce you to some of the platforms that we're going to be using and show you how to access your Teams notebooks. As you can see, I'm on the district homepage for Crosby ISD at crosbyisd.org. This is the page that you're going to land on when you first open it up. The first place I'd like to direct your attention to is over here in the Parents section. If you can see, I'm hovering above it. If you click on the Parents section, it'll take you to this page where there's several different options to choose from. We're going to scroll down and go to Parents Remote Learning Resources. Now, if you go to this page, it's going to give you information on a couple of different subjects. First, the Park and Learn information. So if you have difficulty with your internet or don't have internet, you can go to any one of the 7 schools and park in the parking lot and get Wi-Fi for free. But if we keep scrolling down, it's going to bring you to this section, the student login information. This is all the information that you're going to need for Skyward, your network login, Office 365, Google, Clever, Schoology, and Teams. All of these are going to use this format for your login information. And if you scroll on down, here are some resources for Clever, Schoology, and Skyward. The two that we're worried about today are going to be Clever and the Teams applications. If you come over here and click on this box right here, there's a brief overview of these two platforms in English and Spanish. The next place I'd like to direct your attention to would be back up here next to Parents is the Students tab. If we click the Students tab, it's going to take us to our technology resources. In this tab, we'll be able to find login information for Skyward, Teams, 365, Clever, Schoology, which if you have upper grade children, 6 to 12, you may be important information for you to look at there. Your iPad passcode, and information about the login for Wi-Fi. The nice thing about these topics is that they're all going to be tied together with Clever. So if I come over here and I click Clever, it's going to give me some information, little short training videos on learning with Clever and how to log into Clever. What makes Clever so clever is that it is a one-stop shopping for all of your passwords. So if we go back to these technology resources and we look at Skyward, Teams, 365, all of those applications, you can just log into Clever and it'll store all of your logins for all of these. So that way you can just log in once, and for the most part, you'll be done. The other tab I want to take you to is the Microsoft Teams for Students. This is the digital platform that we are going to be using this year. This is your school workbook. Again, if you scroll down, there's 3 training videos on how to use and work with Microsoft Teams. And it works just like a digital binder. So if you think of an actual paper binder, where you have the different tabs, your schoolwork will be set up in a similar fashion. For 3rd grade, you're going to have a math tab, a reading tab, a science tab, social studies tab, writing tab. There's 5 of them. When you click on any one of those, they'll be subdivided into different areas. Depending on the subject, it could be a notes section, it could be a video section, it could be a technology section. It just depends on how your teacher set it up. If you click on the Teams Quick Start Guide here, it'll download something for you to take a look at and give you an overview of it. Next, you want to go and view and navigate your assignments. This will tell you how to work within Teams. You're going to want to know how to turn in an assignment, so if you click on that link, it'll tell you how to turn in assignments. So take the time and look over that. You can track your progress, checking on your grades. So when you turn something in, you may receive it back graded. You might receive it returned with notes. So be sure to check up on that. And if you have low bandwidth, for some reason there's just too much data, it tells you how to deal with that. Some hints, tips, and tricks you can do to help keep you connected. I hope that helps out. I know it's a lot. Be patient with yourselves. Be patient with us. I just started using this on August the 4th, so I'm not very much further ahead than you are. We're all learning together, but I know that this is going to be a great year. Thanks for taking the time to stop in, and if you have any questions, I don't know if I can, but I'll certainly try to answer them.
So click on the Clever Login, and from there you're going to go to Login with Active Directory. I'm logging into mine now. So once you are on Clever, your homepage will look a little bit different than mine, but you can see here that these are all of the different apps, different programs that have been assigned to each student from the district, the teacher, or the school. The ones that you're going to go way down here to the useful links for the district, Microsoft Teams, and that's what I want you to click on. So this is going to take you to your classroom. Once in Teams, you will see that you've got all these different teams. Each one's like a class almost. The only one that you are going to be concerned with, that you will be concerned with, is the homeroom. What we've decided as a team is to put all of our classes under that homeroom, so that instead of going through 5 different classes, 5 different teams, you're only really going to focus in on that one team. So once you're in there, you can see here we've got post. That's kind of any questions you might have, anything that we're going to be discussing. Files, this is where you will find information about the class, information for parents. Class notebook, this is your binder for the class. Think of this as your folders, basically. Each class will have a folder within that notebook. Assignments, this is where you will go to find your assignments, to complete your assignments, and to get the grades or feedback. We also will complete our small groups through this button here on the top right, Meet Now. You can see that that's taking the place of Zoom. And so we're going to go into all of these different components much more whenever we are meeting with our parents face-to-face. So until then, enjoy the last bit of summer, and we can't wait to see you guys.
Hey guys, my name is Miss Cone and I am the ELA teacher for 3rd grade, also the writing teacher and the social studies teacher, so if you need any help with that, you can always come to me. We are one team this year. That means you may see me in your homeroom for the first 3 weeks. You may see me in face-to-face. You may see me in AI. You may see me anywhere. I want you to feel like you can always say hello and ask any questions that you may have. We're here to help you guys. Everybody on our team is excited to be here. We're working hard. We're learning just like you are. This is new to us. We've never done this before virtually. So breathe. Breathe with us. Take a minute. Know it's okay to have all those butterflies and be excited, but be kind of like, I don't know. It's okay. We feel the same way. Just because we're adults does not mean that we don't feel some of the same feelings that you're having. I want you to know that I've been teaching for 5 years, and I really enjoy working with students and helping them. I like to see what you can do. So whether you're in my class or you're not in my class, always feel free to stop by and share what's going on. That's what we're here for, okay? I want to talk to you a little bit about learning etiquette. That's a big vocabulary word, and you may not know what that is. Etiquette. What is etiquette? Well, it's a big vocabulary word that kind of means rules. How are you supposed to act? So in virtual learning, we do have to have etiquette to make sure that we are all acting and doing what we need to be doing. So I'm going to take you over here to my whiteboard and we're going to talk about that for just a minute, okay? We're walking around my class. Looks really different from what it normally does, but that's okay. All right. So, one thing that you need is a quiet learning environment. To have a quiet learning environment, you need to find a spot. What will that look like? Miss Cone, I don't know what that's going to look like. Well, for some of you that are going to have to go to a hotspot Wi-Fi, that may be in your car. You're going to be sitting in your car. You may be on a laptop, an iPad, whatever you're using, but you're sitting and you're listening. Might be at your desk. Miss Cone, I don't have a desk. Well, I know you got to have somewhere to sit. Maybe it's a table. Maybe it's at the kitchen bar. Maybe it's on the couch. I'm not sure where your quiet learning environment is, but you can talk about that with your parents and y'all can figure that out. But you need to find it, okay? You also need to make sure that you're prepared. Prepared for learning. How do I prepare for learning? Well, we don't want to be sitting and we don't want to be laying in our beds, on the couch. We want to be sitting up, just like we do in class. So we're going to be sitting up straight. We're going to be looking at your device that you're on. So I need you to get these big, beautiful eyes, and I want you to really pay attention. So you're going to have to pay attention to what's going on. This is for you. This is just like being in the classroom. So we're sitting up, we're paying attention, okay? What are some things that could distract us and not help us be prepared for learning? In the spring, we got on Zoom calls, we got on video chats, and we had meetings. And I saw lots of things that were distracting for me. And they were probably distracting for you as well. So I'm going to talk about a few of those things so we don't have them distracting us this year. One thing, toys. We don't want to see any toys. We don't need any toys. You're here to learn, just like in school. We don't want to see any pets, unless it's like a show and tell or your teacher asks you to. Please, pets are distracting. I know my dog Medea, she loves to lick on me, and she wants me to pet her and take care of her. No pets, okay? No food. You can take care of that ahead of time or wait. Anything that can distract you, please put it to the side. We don't have a lot of time. Our time is very short, and we want to make the most of it with you, okay? So, most importantly, make sure that you are focused. And you're respectful. Not only to your teachers or whoever may be helping you, but to your classmates. We're going to have chats. We're going to be in small groups, just like we are in the classroom. Make sure your words that you're using are uplifting and encouraging to others. make sure that if you don't have anything nice to say, zip it. Okay? We want to make sure that we are doing all of these things and being ready for class. I know that you can do it. I've seen you do it. A lot of my students worked so hard last year, and they're going to work even harder this year. This is a new year, so you have the opportunity to show me about yourself before you ever see me face to face. Guys, we are looking forward to a great year. We are looking forward to seeing you very soon in just a few days. And I want you to know that you can always ask questions and come to us if you ever need anything. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.